This has become kind of a grudge match. I would love to see a repeat, but I almost feel like the stakes are even higher now for a team like EG, because if they lose now, people can say, it's just Heroic with a slow start to the tournament, whatever. They'll probably brush it off and excuse it away. I would love to see them try and do it one more time. And it starts with Yabby. 2 great kills with the Glock. Oh my god! Oh. He spun around to get the third onto Breeze, and that will absolutely blow up EG's defense.
They know his position, and it doesn't seem likely at this point. Still going for the fight, though. Gushed up, and he still wants more. Okay. Wiz, he talked that talk a little bit in the pregame and actually showing it in the server. Another kill for him, but finally taken down by Stown. Bomb explodes, and that's going to be it. Heroic on the board early.
We're supposed to be very excited about it. I actually think he did a fantastic job, so now I'm looking forward to it. I feel like he answered a bunch of questions there. Look at that hovering on the door frame. That's really cool. Nealon, you'll get the headshot on one, and Tessus is out in the open. It's backfiring on Heroic, trying to get out through that squeak door. It's down, trying to recover this a little bit. Some more shots are coming through on the side of Heroic, and they're going to buy some time. Diving in the vent to Shush, and Stown is going to recover that one. They've got such a read on where at least 2 of those 3 players are that they would rather try and go for the B-bomb site.
And they'll get it. Shush throws the smoke for the cross, punching in those digits now. There is an aggress by Breeze. He is very close now. Opportunity presents itself, and he is able to capitalize.
It's absolutely huge. Just up to Stown, and he's not getting any easy kills to begin with. But obviously he has the bomb on his side, and with a kit on Breeze, he's very low on health. Oh, that's a shame. That's a kit gone. Someone has to go pick it up. That 10-second defuse is not going to work. It's one more headshot for Stown as he's looking to try and make this a quad kill and save his team. Automatic has finally closed the door, picked up the kit, but I don't think it's going to happen. Stown surely going to go check it, sees the gun barrel. Oh, and he runs out of time! Automatic, he was so deep in behind the silo, and they get to steal the round. EG persistently applying that pressure to Heroic. EG's, it's slightly better, but they're not in a position where they can just start giving up rounds. They really need to put an end, especially to this one, and it will be Wiz outside to take Stown out of the equation. The rest of them trying to push in through Squeak, and they're already getting shut down a bit here. Coming in with the AWP, good attempt at the flick. Nealon is going to get a couple of kills, pushing through midi, and it's all on Cadian. 1 versus 3, and I mean, he had the momentum there to try and do it, but ultimately he was sort of sandwiched in between 3 different players.
Yeah, I think so, but if Wiz stays in his position, it shouldn't actually lead to any immediate engagement.
Still, the timing is sick! Cadian sitting there for a while. And that's a very narrow gap for Wiz to find the shot in. He is actually proving so much right now. What a delight. I don't think anyone had any real higher expectations of him coming into this tournament. So maybe not a lot that he had to prove, but definitely looking very, very sharp. Some good information, and it's going to be Nealon to pick off that kill on Stown. They know everything, and there's only 10 seconds on the clock right now. 3 versus 4, and Heroic have to scramble, just try and put the bomb down right now. And fortunately, they're not getting interrupted by EG. They were maybe a little bit too far away. Tessus goes for a little bit of a fight here, but it's going to be EG picking up the round. Automatic Breezed and Hexed to close it up with a kill each. And the shouting continues. Cadian is 1 and 8, so it's not been having the best start to the game. Tessus also had 2 kills, but they've made their way down below. And as far as I can tell, there's nobody there from EG even nearby. Tessus will find a kill onto Nealon. It's a bit awkward, but the bomb is up here, and they're going to come back up right into the hands of Automatic, and the M4A4 will chew them up. Breeze from the high ground. I'm so confused. What's going on, Alex? They surely had that downstairs control. They're playing much more like a team that's saying, you know what, we've done the prep work, we feel confident individually, and we're going to show it right now. And they certainly are. This kind of a mini crunch, though, could be dangerous. Automatic playing it well so far. Tessus on the double entry, though, and Breeze almost mechanically able to bring down that second player. Cadian is still outside, though, so they did stop the main force of it. People just kept showing up for EG. And the initial defense, everyone seemed to get a kill at least. Cadian sneaking in, and Wiz did actually see it coming, but wasn't able to get the shot.
We got the leg. Yeah, this becomes really tough for Cadian now. It does. 15 HP. Nealon.
There's the bomb pickup, and Cadian has to run for it. 18 seconds on the clock, and Nealon hears it. It's just in a perfect position. This is an automatic loss for Cadian. He has to run knife out the whole way, and he's dead. EG, they are on top. 8 rounds right now. they should have that kind of veterancy in the team to be able to say that's something we can't afford. Just don't let that happen.
It's a very fair concern, Anders. Letting Heroic in now would be a disaster. It's an A exec coming out. Hex, he's blind, but he's on top of the silo, able to maneuver around it and find a second kill on a Yabby. This is incredible stuff from Hex. A third kill already. It leaves just Cadian with a hope, a dream, but a shot. Nealon taken down. They know his position, and he has time to work with, but it is so hard to get out. They are locking it down. Automatic with yet another.
He did eat a flashbang right away, but instead of falling off the silo, which I think he might have fallen into, here we go. So he's flashed right there. He still gets the kill flashed. All right. I was going to say, normally there probably would have been another Molotov behind. Yeah, there he is. All right, there is the Molotov behind. So, hold on.
Guys, why are you coming in?
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
that's the problem, though. He can either stay flashed on the silo, or if he falls back, he falls right back into the Molotov. It's not a great choice either, but he kind of stays up there, accepts the flash, and then, finds another alternative route where he actually gets the headshot. So, yeah, why are they coming A? The great question being asked.
Okay, Nealon, rotation is here. Takes down 2. Man, Heroic, they're unable to find anything. Triple kill for Nealon in that one. What's the optimal way to play around all that, Util?
And you've got to say as well in terms of the prep, right? A lot of that is on Warborg as well. Resistance is futile in the face of him. Breeze for the kill, Nealon with the other one. Sorry.
Got the Star Trek reference there. All right, though. Yeah, this one's heating up. They have a lot of space, Heroic, but actually, EG want to take it all away. They don't want to give them any room to breathe.
They're crushing them. This is so sick. Shush is now on his own, trying to do something in the 15th round, but Automatic will find him 12-3 at the end of the half. And EG, they are shocking the world right now. Let's see how the second half plays out after this. It's down. He's very far back with that USP, but creeping closer is Automatic. Look at how far he can get. Oh, and the reload is in. The P250 hunting him down, and all of the pressure is on down. He should be dead without the kill right here. He's trying his best, but a second reload? Surely, yeah, that's too much. I'm shocked that he even lived through most of that. Yabby back here trying to get the job done with the dualies, but they're streaming down onto the bomb site. They don't even want to fight him. They're just saying, fine, you stay there. We're going to get the bomb plant, and it'll be a 3-on-4. And actually, a quick 3-on-3, as Cadian will find a shot on Automatic. The bomb is only just planted. They have plenty of time right now. The crouch in from Cadian, that's pretty cheeky. And now it's all on Wiz. He's trying to fight his way up, but Tessa's with the headshot. He will claim him. And Heroic, they finally find another round after, is that 12 in a row? You don't have all the plans, or maybe they're just not working. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to be playing out. Huge stack in the ramp, and this is a bit of a mind game. If you clear out this position, you might not be checking for the second one. You can see Wiz, it's not even in his mind at that point in time that there would have been a second player to the right-hand side, but there was, and that's a payoff for Heroic instantly. They've almost won this round already, and with that kill, it should seal it. Nealon. Say you play some of the early rounds here for EG on the T side. What's something that you could find, some piece of information you could find about Heroic setup that you could use later on? Throw a little bit of a fake, or maybe just even a flashbang or anything? There's no one nearby, though. He's so much alone back here. This is very, very awkward. Sees one and will take down Nealon, but surely he's not going to be expecting it. Breeze will drop him. It's still a 3-on-3, but the clock is running low.
I would say that this is one of the most pivotal fights that could occur.
Yeah.
In the waning moments. Only 15 seconds. EG, they have to make a decision. And Stout, oh, he's turning his back. Automatic, might have found the timing. There it is. That's an A site open for the taking. Cadian is there in the lobby, but it is difficult for him and Tessus to even connect at this point.
Tessus? I don't know if he's seen the gun barrel. Maybe not yet. I don't think he is. He has an idea, but I don't think it's confirmed at the moment. 3 versus 2. Cadian and Tessus, they need to continue the comeback. Running into Automatic, and it's a good start. Breeze and Wiz, and I don't think they know up on the rafters. Breeze will take down one, and Wiz is there with the instant return. And that's a very, very close round, but a nice comeback into it for EG, proving that attempt coming out from the Heroic side to get some control back into the round. They want to try and think they could find a straggler in there, maybe a lone player from EG that was left behind, but not the case for now. Tessus, that's an interesting kill. Yabby has that headshot angle. Unfortunately for Shush, He was in the right position, but just looking away at the wrong time. It's going to be another bomb plant here. Cadian and Tessus, they don't have the money. If they lose what they have here, they can't really fight with anything.
The first win from EG was a fluke. Sure, they changed a couple of strategies, some positions, and maybe it goes against the style of Heroic. But we are seeing that it is a comprehensively stronger team in EG here on Nuke. The openings have been strong. The defenses were able to read Heroic well. Really such a sight to behold. EG are doing it here on map number 1. 8 opportunities.
And they're going to go quick right at them. They know the economy is bad, so rushing A makes a lot of sense. Wiz, the double kill. He's ready for more. He'll spray down. Tess is on top, and Stown is all on his own. What a cracking performance from Wiz in this 23rd round. That blows it wide open. They managed to make it work, and now Stown is going to try and see if he can do this 1 versus 3. He's up on the high ground. I think they don't know where he is, but I don't think it really matters that much anymore. He has got a smoke in a kit, so if he get a really fast kill, then maybe he could try and jump down there, but they've already got him isolated. He takes down Breeze, gets a headshot on Wiz, and he's trying to angle it. Oh my god! He's found it! Jumps straight down. That is a miraculous play.
They've recognized that they've lost that positioning towards Secret, despite the fact that Cadian is still here. It is actually a trap. Tessus at the double doors, able to open it up, find a couple kills, and Heroic, they're starting to exert themselves. They're showing what they're really made of on this map. 15-9. They still have a long way to go, but that was a confident and comfortable round victory.
Maybe from the Danish side to try and shut down any yard plays from EG. For now, it's pistols, 3 Tech 9s, 2 Deagles, and a lot of speed behind it. And Shush trying to turn around. The flashes are good. The kills are even better. Yabi is out of the round 2, and Nealon's jumping down. It's such good timing. Taking Stown out of the mix. Cadian and Tessus are left, and now it's just the Danish captain in a 1 versus 4. He's getting some great kills, but 3 more are left. And EG hitting the Denmark in this one. Absolutely brilliant play coming out.
16-9 scoreline. EG taking away the map pick from Heroic. We'll see how effective it is.
No flashes here to get rid of Cadian, but he's not comfortable sticking around. He has no long control, so he's probably worried about them flanking in from that side. We've got 1, 2 grenades here, so they could blow up the bomb planter. There comes the one. The other one is a back, and the bomb is still planted. But that's a cool setup for Heroic, and it follows up with a couple of headshots here at the very least. P250 out on long, and plenty of space for it. No flash, I think, to try and get rid of automatic, so they're going to try and defuse right in front. He's inside of the smoke. 1 second left, and it comes all the way through. Heroic! They don't even bother about the kills. They just get the bomb instead.
Look at that emotion from Cadian there. Knows how important it is, or to kill at least that planter, not stopping the plan. Interesting decision there from Breeze right after that nade strike comes in. He tries to slot himself into that spot, wants to get ahead of Heroic. They probably wouldn't think that there's a player default, but he eats a flash.
It's a little bit more rare. It could easily catch one person off guard, and that might be enough. And they have Stown in the back as well, so this is a pretty powerful setup. Molotov down in front, but EG, they're right behind. This is deadly! Oh, and they're knocking it down. Automatic, taking care of business. And Stown, he's going to get wrecked as well inside of the bomb site. Hexed will find a kill on Yabi, and it is done. 4th round here, just a wipeout for Heroic.
So, EG, I mean, not even taking a single casualty. That's impressive stuff. Oh no, okay, flash down, Hex almost catching Cadian off. These are the biggest yellers on either team.
And Tess is counting the seconds here. Probably Cadian, he's left, and this is so interesting. He's just on his own, and they're not really ready at all. That's a very frustrating death to suffer. They thought this part of the map was completely empty.
Wiz and Breeze towards short side, and Cadian has a very advanced position. This might be good for a kill it outright. Yes, there it is. Excellent shots between him and Stown, leaving just automatic, and it seems like they have a great idea about where he is. The molly lands at his feet. They've trapped him. They've boxed him in, and Cadian, he's lighting him up.
It's getting personal, isn't it?
Yes. This is what we want to see, though.
That's fantastic. Looks like they're bringing the bomb over this way. Still could be going down connector if they really want to go for the B bomb site. And Cadian patiently waiting, and that patience is going to be rewarded. Automatic goes down. So now they're definitely going to want to go for it. 20 seconds as they're setting up at the L bend. There's 2 people, actually 3 now, that Tessus has shown up. So How do you come across this gap right here? Yeah, they can smoke off the actual plant, but they still need to make the cross. That's the bomb dropping in the most unfortunate position. Somebody picking it up right away, but it's too late here. Hex is inside of the smoke in a 1 versus 2. He's managed to get his way out. That's actually impressive all on its own, but still will not be enough. Shush will hunt him down eventually, and Heroic will win the round.
Not going to be presented any opportunity. But there's a spam kill. Okay, that's an interesting opener. 4 versus 4. Testis is rotated in, so there's still 3 defenders on this B site, and so it is still an uphill battle for EG, but that's an excellent flash to start.
Yep, Yabi forced into the corner. He actually does slide up into it, but still a 2-on-2. They might have found a way. Cadian's almost got the timing. He'll hit the shot on Hex. It couldn't have been better. The bomb, though, it's on Wiz. He could go A if he wanted to, but instead, gonna jiggle around with it and peeks right into Cadian, who's picked up an AK, and he'll get that 11th kill and win the round for his team.
Wow, Cadian there. Nice shot at the very end to close it out. There it is. The war cry's coming out.
Could have been saving his life, whether he knows it or not, because you're right. If they pop their way through, even if they sort of walk through the Molotov, they still might be able to win it. The timing is insane for sure. HG behind them into the M4 spray, and out here, Stalm catches automatic. So they are getting blown up in the opening half right now. About to be 10 rounds on the side of Heroic. They are playing lights out right now, and that's what we've wanted from Heroic, I think, since the first time they met, and they haven't really shown it. Well, maybe on Inferno in the first match. And now here, finally, getting a little bit more action out of them. 2 casualties on the side of Heroic. And the timing is everything, or maybe even more so. The flashbangs are probably everything to try and get into the site itself. And they're pretty quick with it. It was a 3-man defense for Heroic, so there are not that many people at the B-bomb site. One of them already run down. Yabi trying to stay alive while the rest of the team shows up. And finally, up from the high ground, Down comes in to help out. That was really close timing. If they both die, then it's a very different retake coming in from the Heroic team. But they were able to hold off for long enough. You maybe win the pistol in the second half. It's still doable, even if it looks a bit ugly at the moment. Strush, again, the timing with the flashbang, it's so sick. He has got that down to a science.
Oh, what a spray by him. Okay, Yabi right behind the pillar, but oh, what? Hex! 2 kills from him. And now the tide has turned. Stown quick with the flank, and this is scary now for EG. They have the number advantage twice in this round, but it is an even situation again. 2 versus 2.
They need to win this round, but Nealon's already got picked off. Hexed. He needs to ace this round to try and bring it through. Seems unlikely. He's in a very awkward position. Sandwiched in, he gets 1 good headshot on the Stown, and now Cadian swinging up to try and see if he can steal this one away and break his heart. Hext is just locked in, lasered on this corner. He knows that Cadian is down there somewhere with that AWP. He's almost picked him off there, and time is running up behind it. Hext, he might be able to do it. He's found the shot, and he aces the round.
What a shot from Hex. Wow, what an entry, what a start, what a close, and Hex delivers. Loud outside the server, louder in it.
That is really sick. Very difficult to do, especially in that last 1 versus 2. But I mean, even getting the first entries just seemed unlikely.
Many in North America have been praising for some time. It's great to see him show up on this stage, but Shush wants to put an end to that yelling.
Good position, but it's hexed once again. Bringing it back a little bit. Nade is going to land right on top of him. Yeah, it hunted him down. And they lose the A side control, like you mentioned earlier. That's been a big problem for the T side.
Oh, this flash might be perfect timing.
Very frustrating. Ooh,
oh, it misses the mark.
It does, actually. That should have been a little bit deeper. Almost setting Tessus up for failure there. They know somebody else threw the flashbang, but it won't matter. Cadian is still here. And Wiz running out of time. He's picked up an M4 instead. It makes sense, and he had the awareness to spot for that, but Stalm will still hit the headshot.
Okay, Cadian's got to hit a nice shot here. Tripwire angle, and he nails it. Hex out of it, and Cadian, there are more targets that will be presented, and Tessus right behind him.
Cadian's picked up, and it's so hard to read if you're on the other side. You're not expecting for the AWP to keep pushing forward once it's already been revealed in that position. Automatic on his own, and Cadian is so hungry for the kills. He's going to hunt for it. It'll be down to the end, 13-2, and Heroic are looking good on overpass. And yeah, I think overall we're getting a lot of entertainment tonight, which is what we want. Automatic starts the round with a very crisp headshot to take down Yabby, so that's how you want to begin it. But now the push is on. They're already on the bomb site. I think only now EG are kind of realizing, wait a minute, they just walked up long, instant bomb plant on top. It's very tricky. And they're just, look at it, they're spreading out everywhere. They're infiltrating the tunnels beneath the A bomb site. This is so confusing. Nealen's hiding in the corner, but he's running out of bullets, and the reload's impossible at that corner. Breeze goes down, and Heroic, they were everywhere. Never mind the opening kill. They just lost track of where those T players were.
And it might enable Cadian, because there are so many angles now that EG have to worry about.
Yeah, that's a rare MP5 that's being brought up. Don't get to see that all the time. Although I guess it's probably not nostalgia for most of the players in the server anyway, because I doubt they actually played back to 1.6 in the same way. Anyway, 4-on-5, pressure being put on here. Down, going to be out of the round, but ultimately no defense ready to be summoned at the B bomb site. Cadian is 18-5 right now. He's having himself a game. He took it personally earlier. What was happening on Nuke?
This isn't even a guess, but they went A almost half the rounds in that last game versus Heroic. I think it was about 7 times they were trying to go to A.
Telegraphed a lot of what was being thrown at Heroic, so they are 1 round away, and there's not a lot of cash or anything else to work with here for EG. They're getting chewed up right away. 21 kills on Cadian. He wants everything he can get right now before the map is over. This might get cut short, but only because of how quickly they're winning. Hexed on his own.
For EG on, so really curious what the analyst desk is going to say in their predictions.
Same could be said for Nuke for a bit there, but they still managed to step it up and do a really good job. And now we'll see. Ooh, yeah, Tessus takes him down. Heroic all the way on overpass. They bring it to a 3rd map, and with a very, very convincing scoreline on top. Seemed like Cadian for a minute there took it personally, and I don't really blame him. There was a lot of yelling back and forth, but it's very tricky if it happens one more time. I think everyone will start to clown on Heroic just a little bit.
To give this up would be a monumental defeat. 1 smoke for the top pond, though, and Shush underneath the balcony, unable to find anything. So EG, they're going to find this space on A.
Good start. Bomb plant to follow, trying to sneak out. He's actually made it. Nobody saw another swing from Stone. Can't believe he hit the follow-up headshot on the Breeze. That looked like it was going to be way too difficult. 3 versus 4, and Stoun's made it possible. Tessus will try and cement the round right here, and Hex is fighting his way back in, out in the open with the Glock. It's all on Nealon, and he's going to be able, well, he doesn't even reload, just go straight for it. 10-second defuse, though, on the other side, and it doesn't even matter. Tessus guarding that bomb defuse, and it's Heroic to pick up the pistol.
To use 2 sets of utility to take middle, usually feel like you're going to be behind in whatever it is that you try to converge on in terms of sights. And Hex, tries to jump at Tessus. That will be punished. And Stoun there pushes forward to find Nealon. Cadian on the bomb site along with Tessus. With 1 Fang gone, this is a difficult approach from EG, but they're able to fight back. 2 kills in their name, but Stoun, he's already so close. And Automatic tries to find an equalizer. Not gonna happen. Wiz in the 1v3. He's dancing around the bomb site, and it won't work in his favor. Shush to find the final kill, and Heroic, they stave off the first gun round. They throw the same top, mid, and window smokes, and now they are pressing out. It's not a retake. They want to take it on the first go this time around, and it works for them. 2 kills in their name. Yabby towards CT spawn. A bit tough to expect this one to find a victory, especially when Breeze is on the prowl. 1 kill for him, taking down Cadian, and he snipes Shush. Well-placed headshot right through the wall, but oh, wait a second. They're making their way to A.
Yeah, they are heading for it, but Hex is going to find that shot. Even if he didn't, I was worried the only real problem there would have been if time was really low. It was about 25 seconds, so I think they would have been able to do it either way. Flawless round, well done. First round on the board for EG. And you know, when I see that kind of mechanics coming up from Breeze, that could easily be the X factor here, because we did see it at least for one of the maps the last time that they played, that Breeze was showing up.
I love you!
EG about to tie up the scoreline if they can just make their way through this round. Oh, nice position to be boosted up on top. EG, high pressure round. Let's see if they can fight their way out of this one.
spots him, but no, Cadian is able to win the fight with that saved AK. And things are so awkward now for EG. They're just trying to put things together, but it feels like Heroic have already settled into their defense. They took so much space away at mid, left a couple of stragglers here and there, and EG, they're left chasing ghosts. And this is just such a tough situation. Well done by Heroic to be so aggressive. It's a round that typifies their play style, and it nets them a victory that they probably shouldn't have found.
Smart move from Wiz to throw away the AWP. And he comes back with a burst fire. Fair play. And the footsteps there, automatic. He's going to give it away. Yabi will hear it.
Now they do.
Now they definitely do. And there should be a rotation somewhere in the back there at the B bomb site. Right now, still only 2 people at the A bomb site, so if they were really quick, Yabi's walking, knife out this whole way, and he's going to see the setup as well. So, yeah, if they didn't know already, they have every read at the moment. Stound's going to be good for only the one, but what a lineup. MP9 couldn't have been a better position. They're just kind of looking in their Heroic. They're not really committed to spotting it yet, but they have a pretty good read that nothing is going on. And it seems like it's just going to be pure timing. Walking up onto the site, and a very curious peek there. Cadian gets shot in the face. The flashbang also setting it up nicely. And Stound just has to live, but he's worried about the flashes coming around the corner. Good for the one, and even better for the double. Taking out Breeze, 3 versus 4. Wiz, he's out in the open, and when you miss shots, it's just going to be so dangerous. Yabi showing up right as the smoke clears, and he will mow them down.
Oh, okay. Chance for automatic here, but with 15 seconds and that HP, rather unlikely, unless he's presented opportunities like that, but does not look like he actually wants to commit to this one. So this will be a round for Heroic, and I just want to say, Stound stayed alive for so long at that stairs spot. I think 3 separate people from EG took cracks on him, and they just couldn't get the kill. Good shots from Stound, good movement, positioning, all working in his favor.
Yeah, a huge round in that sense for him. And he's got Yabi with him inside of the bomb site, which is, and the boost up in the corner. I mean, it's very difficult. If Tessus lives for 5 seconds once this is going on, everyone's going to be looking at him, and no one will be looking for the boost. That's actually a teammate, and he goes up. Hex with a nice headshot, but there's the boost into play. Tessus still at the back here, and he's just done everything right. 3-man setup at the B bomb site, and they shut it down.
Tessus played that phenomenally. Yeah. Right behind the bench. He was being spammed. So many players.
It needs time to shine here. Otherwise, they might get shut down very similarly as to what we saw on Overpass. It looks a little bit more even, but if you look at the numbers, maybe not so. Shush with a good back position. It's actually Stound doing all of the work around the smoke. He's found 3 kills, up to 18 and 5 right here. And he will at least assist on a couple of kills at the end. Hasn't really been present at all. Has made it just very difficult to do anything. Shush going to be moving forward. Rifles around the corner. He picks up the one. And Stound is there for the follow-up. He's, yeah, distracted from that shot, even though it wasn't even close to him, I think. But just the fact that he had to look away might have given him a bit of an edge in the last fight. 3 versus 3 now. Tess is hiding inside of the bomb site. He's flashed, but nobody is peeking him. He's just waiting it out. Wants a double if he could get it. Gonna pick up that one, and because you could tell there was no delay between those 2 kills, Hex walks right into the shot. An automatic now on his own with 35 seconds. He's looking for it. He knows where one of them is. Might have a good eye read on the second player too. And he's trying to get as close as he can. But he's been spotted. And he's been brought down as well. Cadian on top of the ticket booth to take him out.
In this half. After that beginning, it's just been lights out. Early spot there from Cadian. Noticed Nealon. And Nealon, he's trying to draw this distraction. But now everybody from EG coming out A.
Yeah, Shush almost getting caught on the ledge, but he's still here. And now they're just jiggling to try and take over fights left and right. They're feeling really confident right now, Heroic. Some of these fights, I don't even think are really necessary, but they're doing it anyway. Just absolute boldness coming out. Wiz in the back on his own, and he gets hunted down 12-3 in favor of Heroic at the end of the first half. That is pretty shocking.
Doing so much work, and no one really that far behind. It's been a team effort for Heroic, and it's going to have to just be Hex on this hold.
Yep, entirely on his own. They're streaming down. The flashbangs on top, and he should be dead. Even the 1 kill there would have been difficult to get with that amount of grenades coming through. Quick bomb plant to follow it up, and it's a 4-on-4. There is a long flank coming in from Breeze, so there may be a chance for them to do something if and only if the market side of this retake can actually cause a distraction. Because you can see Stown is looking for it, so they need somebody here to distract him, just pull his eyes into the bomb site. Wiz might be the guy to do it. He's at least close, and it's automatic with a headshot. Here comes Breeze on the flank, and this retake is looking sick right now. Breeze gets the double, and EG will pick up the round.
Wow, that just opened all up for EG.
I mean, you can have some pretty strong performances on the CT side of Mirage. Not the most CT-sided map at all, but you definitely could do a lot of work if you get off rolling nicely. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see what they can bring us here, although this is concerning. You can see the panic in Hex. There is no idea where to go, and he gets run down once again. Shush crouching into that spray, takes down Breeze, and he pre-fires the next one. I'm not even sure how he did that. He just knew Nealon was going to be there, and they find the kill on automatic. So Heroic unimpressed by that kind of a buy-up.
Need to have that decision tree mapped out before the action even comes your way. Look at this, though. EG, they've placed 3 people on this B bomb site. Wiz only able to get the 1, though. Breeze lies in wait, though, and this might be the X factor here. Unless Tessus, it's a blinder like that.
And you can contrast that with the other round that we had with Tessus, who was in the back by the bench. And the whole idea is you must stay alive back there to really activate the boost position, because they just wiped out everything else. So there was, even if they get that one on Tessus, they probably still win the round, Heroic. They just had so much control.
Sometimes just maintaining those crossfires is more important than finding your frag. Yeah, it's all about enabling your teammates in situations like those. Been a nice party popper.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Yabby. Oh, nice. 3 kills for him. A 4th. As a matter of fact, 17 and 8. Yabby's been...
Cadian is halfway across the map, so he's going to be a little bit late to the party. The rest of them, they're ready to kick it off here. 35 seconds, and they are starting to make their way up. Tetris Nealon not getting tested in the sandwich, and he's going to pick up 2 great shots. Finally gets run down, but the trading right now is favoring EG. Oh, okay. Nicely done.
Nice push from Wiz there. 2 kills, and there we go.
Cadian already giving up on the round. I'm assuming that if they would have actually got the bomb plant, then Cadian is the late lurk through the middle.
Back of a solid setup, and Heroic might opt for something a little bit more deep in their approach. It is a mid-hit that they go for. Yabby, opening kill onto Breeze. Stown finding automatic, and man advantage for Heroic, and it is furthered with Shush picking up the off to take down Nealon.
They were so hungry to fight in the middle, and it absolutely backfires on them. And pushing the site, Wiz has to win this fight, or he's going to get shot in the back. The rest of the Heroic team are coming up behind him, but it doesn't even matter. Cadian, he doesn't need them right now. Hext is on his own to try and hold on to the best of 3, and he's doing a good job. A couple of kills there, but he's very, very low on health. A bullet, and he is out of it, and so is EG behind it. 2 versus 1. And they decide, you know what, let's play this one real safe and go for the bomb plant instead. I don't know what Hex could possibly... I don't think he can yell his way out of this one. Cadian pushed forward. Would love to have that 1 versus 1 between the 2 right here at the end. And he's going to go for it. No subtlety in this one. Cadian takes him down. And Heroic, they get their revenge. And they bring down EG, taking all 3 maps. But surely a good comeback for the Danes.
Very confident, very comfortable for Heroic in the final 2 maps of this series.